Hello, Mountaineer faithful, as the West Virginia University Mountaineers took a shellacking from the number 17th ranked Kansas State Wildcats at Mountaineer Field, 45-18. Kansas State did what they had to do to secure their 17th ranking. Yes, they were tough. And yes, that quarterback was for real, Avery Johnson. What did he do? He passed that football. Yes, he's a dual threat quarterback, but he didn't have to use it because West Virginia University's defense really never laid a hand on him. They were a well-coached team. They're worthy of their number 17th ranking, and West Virginia University did not live up to their billing again. As we know, West Virginia has lost 9 straight times to ranked opponents. Yes, 9 straight times. And it's damaged the West Virginia University football brand. And we know what that brand is. It's about mental toughness, physical toughness, a lunch pail mentality, and bringing it to the field. That's what West Virginia University football is all about. You talk about Nealon, Rodriguez, and Stewart. Yes. And the athletic director, Ed Passalong. When they passed off the keys to Ollie Luck, that's when the program started going downhill. Yes, they had a few bright moments with an Orange Bowl victory, but remember, Hogerson won with Bill Stewart's players to win that big game over Clemson, 70-33. Yes, it was Bill Stewart who was fired mysteriously. Yes, Geno Smith and Tavon Austin were recruited by Bill Stewart, so don't get it twisted. So moving on, in today's times, that is the West Virginia brand, and West Virginia has failed to live up to it this season. West Virginia now stands at 3-4 and 2-2 in the conference. And a big thing to remember, West Virginia came out at halftime knowing they were going to lose that game. When Garrett Green went down with injury, there was no spark in that offense. So really, Kansas State won that game by halftime when they stopped West Virginia on a 4th and 1, because here again, West Virginia abandoned the run. And for those of you who don't know who the running backs are, it's been Jaheim White and Diesel Donaldson. They've been the 1-2 punch with Garrett Green. They were number 2 or 3 in the nation last year, and this year they're rated about 21. They're 21st in the country in rushing offense. So enough said. You mean they can't get me 1 yard down there? What did they call Garrett Green pass? In a flooded end zone, and he threw a Scud missile. If you don't play to your strengths, you're not going to win. So West Virginia coaching staff abandoned the run once again. And the only way they're going to win going forward is with the running game, because they have to keep it out of the offense's hands, because West Virginia's pass defense is just plain terrible. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the brand. And that's why 55,000 people show up every Saturday. They did it at the Iowa State game. They did it at the Kansas State game. They followed the program. That's the brand. But the brand is about winning and production on the field, not about clicks and likes and Pat McAfee and Nick Saban running their mouths on Saturday about the program. Those that follow the program knows that Nealon, Rodriguez, and Stewart made West Virginia University's program. It was not built in an incubator at ESPN. So now it's about winning, winning, winning. What is West Virginia going to do to finish off the season? They can either mail it in or they can fight and win some games. It's an either-or proposition. It's up to them. The football season is in their hands in the last 5 games. And remember, Oklahoma and Texas left the conference. And in the horse racing business, you can either win, place, or show. And West Virginia did not do any of those things on Saturday night. And it's just something to keep in the back of your mind. Do they have the fight that it takes to finish out this season as winners? We shall see. And that's what the West Virginia brand is all about. And don't ever forget what it's about. It's about winning in production and not glitz and glamour. And the program has not been at that height for quite some time. So you heard it here. Mountaineer strong, leave no doubt. One minority voice, one view at Be Frank for Real, C. Ivan Franklin. Yes, and Garrett Green cannot win games by himself. And you saw what happened when Nico was put in. It was the same thing. So every quarterback needs support. And Garrett Green is beat up right now. So it's on the Mountaineers to get it together. See ya!